We're at Sub-CNC in Dunstable. Now, LFV, low frequency vibration. These guys have really embraced it. They've been one of the first companies to get the L12 with LFV, the L20 with LFV, and one of the first in the country with the L32 LFV. Jack, also you're new to LFV.
Yeah.
How long have you been using it?
About 6 months now.
So really new, but first of all I want to cover off the L12. What do you like that machine?
Well, it's got 15,000 RPM on the main spindle. We've got the Elite 220 super fast bar feeder, which can load up to 1mm bar. It's got a 35mm rapid, and it's just a lovely machine to work on.
Okay. Sounds like you really like that. What about the L20 then?
The L20 is similar. It's not quite got as much spindle speed, but it's a bit more versatile for more complex work.
Right, lovely. Now, LFV, you're new to that. Easy to use?
Very easy. Simple line of code to turn it on, simple line of code to turn it off.
Okay. Now, when it's running, you can actually feel it vibrating. Is that not going to issue with the machine?
No, because the machine is built to withstand the LFE, the low frequency vibration itself, so there's better ball screws and better bearings involved on those machines themselves.
So you've still got, I mean, you've got machines going for 20, 30 years, not going to be an issue?
No, I wouldn't have thought no.
Now, what I'd like to do with these, whenever we're reviewing a machine, is actually see what you're making on them. So can you talk me through some components and how LFV's benefited?
Sure, so this is a small component that we make, and as you can see it's quite long and it's quite a small diameter, and we have to turn this down, and before, without LFE, we would have had to turn this in stages and play around with the program to remove and make the swarf drop off and fall down into the tank.
So again, birds nesting is a massive issue.
Birds nesting, causing ingress on the job on the pick-off. And essentially what we can do now is we can turn it in one go, finish off the details, and we don't have to swap it out as often because we've got this much finer swarf in the bottom of the machine.
Okay, so there's a lot of reasons for using LFE. Engineers say accuracy, improved cycle time. You're getting that, but with this it's not specifically that, it's the fact that you can run this in one hit.
We can turn it without any worry and get a really nice finish on it as well, and the tools are lasting longer as well.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Right, next component please, Jack.
This is similar part to...
That's right, I'm thinking NDAs here on the other part.
Yeah, so it's a similar part, and you can see this is aluminium, generally difficult to chip material.
And a lot of material removal there by the look of it.
And a lot of material, there's basically nothing left with that. But we're able to drill, use the LFE to rough all of this out, and then finish turn, and it's not a problem. And the swarf, we would be swarfing the machine out 2-3 times a day with a job like this. We can leave it running overnight, 24 hours easily before we'd have to swarf the machine out.
So the phrase you used earlier, process security?
So yeah, process security is really important on the setup on a job. You want to be able to set the job up and have that job run without any worries. Now, swarf and swarf build-up in the machine is one of the worst factors against your process security, and LFE eliminates that before it can even be a problem.
Brilliant. Okay, so you've got aluminium there, the other part was steel, but you've also got some, is it acetal?
316 that was. No, this is polycarbonate, and we were having a lot of trouble with this job building up around the tools, so we were able to incorporate the LFE onto these parts, and we didn't have any trouble, and we could run the machine longer.
Okay, I'm also thinking, again, a lot of material removal, filling up in the machine?
Yeah, so the machine would have to be emptied almost every 30-40 parts with a job like this, and with the LFE we can leave it again all day, all night, before we even have to empty the machine out.
Brilliant. So again, just to reiterate, new to LFE?
New to LFE, last 6 months, amazing.
Yeah, easy to use?
Incredibly.
Okay. Would you buy, well, I know it's probably Jan and George's decision in terms of buying another machine, but LFE all the way?
Yeah, I'd have it on all of them if I could.
Jack, brilliant, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.